Good morning, esteemed colleagues and graduates. Today, I address the formidable challenges of residential construction in Alaska, a state known as Alyeska, or the Great Land. Spanning a landmass twice the size of Texas and boasting more coastline than the rest of the United States combined, Alaska's vast scale and unique environmental conditions create significant obstacles for building homes. This endeavor requires meticulous planning, substantial financial investment, and resilience to navigate logistical complexities, extreme climate, and rugged terrain. My discussion will explore the environmental constraints, elevated material and labor costs, regional cost disparities, and the intrinsic value of constructing homes in this challenging yet extraordinary region. Alaska's environment imposes stringent demands on residential construction. Much of the state's subsurface consists of permafrost, permanently frozen soil. Erecting a heated structure on permafrost risks thawing the ground, which can cause structural instability or collapse. To counteract this, builders utilize specialized techniques, including deep pilings, elevated gravel pads, and advanced insulation systems, all of which significantly inflate costs. Furthermore, Alaska's extreme climate, with winter temperatures dropping to -60 degrees Fahrenheit, necessitates robust architectural designs. Homes must incorporate thick walls, triple-pane windows, and high-performance insulation to retain heat and withstand freeze-thaw cycles. Inadequate insulation, especially for plumbing, can lead to costly failures, such as frozen or burst pipes. The state's brief construction season, confined to a few months of favorable weather, exacerbates these challenges. High demand for skilled labor and materials during this period drives up costs, and delays can force construction into harsh winter conditions, further escalating expenses. Heavy snow loads require reinforced roofing systems, while freeze-thaw cycles degrade standard materials, necessitating costly Arctic-rated supplies designed for durability. Additionally, Alaska's remote geography creates logistical barriers. Many communities lack road access, relying on air or barge transport for materials. This increases the cost of even basic components such as nails, drywall, or windows, and demands precise coordination to avoid expensive delays or errors. Alaska holds the distinction of being the most expensive state in the United States for residential construction. The national average cost to build a home is approximately $150 per square foot. In Alaska, however, costs range from $250 to $350 per square foot for standard homes, $350 to $450 for semi-luxury residences, and $450 to $600 or higher for high-end properties. A modest 2,000 square foot home can easily exceed $500,000, with some projects surpassing $1 million. By comparison, even Hawaii, which faces similar shipping challenges, is often less costly. In Wasilla, an 1,800 square foot home may cost $450,000, equating to $250 per square foot, while prices in Anchorage are typically higher. These elevated costs reflect the premium required to construct durable, climate-resilient homes in Alaska's demanding environment. So, construction costs in Alaska, well, they can vary quite a bit depending on where you are. This is mostly because of how close you are to supply hubs and the transportation infrastructure available. Regions like Anchorage and the Matanuska-Susitna Valley, since they have port access and solid road networks, usually see lower costs. It's just a lot easier to get materials delivered there. On the other hand, remote communities like Bethel or Nome might see their costs go up to twice as high, since getting materials out there means relying on air or barge transport. For example, a sheet of plywood that runs $50 in Anchorage could end up costing $120 in a remote village. And if there's a mistake, like forgetting to order something essential, that can really add up. Sending out extra shipments isn't just expensive, it also takes a lot of extra time. Unique communities like Whittier, where most residents reside in a single building due to the town's isolation and access through a long tunnel, really exemplify how Alaska's logistical challenges shape its built environment. The most cost-effective regions, such as the Mat-Su Valley or Kenai Peninsula, benefit from road connectivity, yet high construction costs still influence the broader housing market, keeping existing home prices elevated. In Alaska, construction costs are closely tied to logistics, with each mile from a supply hub adding to the project's financial burden. Despite these challenges, constructing a home in Alaska can be a rewarding investment for those equipped to meet its demands. Compromising on quality is just not feasible. Substandard materials, such as low-quality windows, may fail in extreme cold, leading to costly repairs or even safety risks. Investing in high-quality materials, experienced builders, and robust insulation delivers long-term benefits, including improved comfort and reduced energy expenses. Alaskan homes are engineered as resilient fortresses designed to endure permafrost, heavy snow, and sub-zero temperatures. For those captivated by the state's unparalleled natural beauty and the allure of living under the northern lights, the financial and logistical challenges are a necessary trade-off. Building in Alaska demands a strategic approach, including a comprehensive plan, a dependable contractor, and significant financial resources. The process tests ingenuity, patience, and resolve, but the outcome is a home uniquely tailored to one of the world's most extraordinary environments. The elevated costs reflect the effort required to establish a foothold in a landscape that resists human intervention. Yet for those who embrace the challenge, the reward is a durable, purpose-built residence in a region of unmatched splendor. In conclusion, residential construction in Alaska is a complex and costly undertaking, shaped by the state's extreme climate, remote geography, and logistical constraints. From permafrost-resistant foundations to Arctic-rated materials, every element of an Alaskan home is designed for durability and survival, driving costs well above national averages. Regional disparities further amplify expenses, with remote areas facing significantly higher costs than road-connected hubs. Nevertheless, for those with the vision and resources to build in Alaska, the result is a home that embodies human resilience in one of the planet's most formidable environments. Constructing in the Great Land is not merely a building project, it is a commitment to thriving in a place where nature dictates the terms. Thank you.